Winterclash 2026 just happened, and along with it came a whole lot of new innovative products, including the new update to UFS, the way frames are mounted. And to set the mood for how exciting that is, I gotta show you a clip, but I gotta give you a warning. It's a bail clip, everyone's fine with it, but it's a new fear for handrails. It's this clip from Robin Lupo filming for the new plastic pushers, where the rail just gives out underneath him and he gets smoked. It's the worst thing I've ever seen happen on a rail, where you land the trick, like it's completely in your control. And this happens. It's such bad luck. Craziest thing about this clip though is he got back out there and landed it despite that horrendous fall. So massive props to him. And Plastic Pusher 6 comes out real soon, so be sure to check that out. So as someone who didn't get to go to Winterclash, I've learned a lot of this through other people, and not many people really talked about much of the new products. I owe most of the information I get in this video to specifically Spook Wackadoo, who did the best kind of hands-on stuff about the products there. So shout out to him. Make sure you go follow him. Full credit to him. He has a lot of good stuff, not just on Instagram, but on YouTube as well. So check him out. And just real quick, to celebrate the fact that you can buy my magazine I worked on real hard here right now. It's out right now. You can get it. I have a discount code for the next few days just for you guys. You can get free shipping as long as you buy this magazine alongside one of the other new clothing items, which ends up being cheaper than just buying them alone. I'll go into more details about the new products in the mag at the end, because we need to get into the new products that happen at Winterclash. That's what you're here for. The first one is the Pro Skate for Yarrow here. It's the one we got teased in the last Blaing news, but here it is here. It's this nice, subtle kind of gray. He describes it as a dark blue, so it's like a blue gray. And it's inspired by his skate park where he started skating. And there's also some crosses on the back that we can't see here, but you can see in the previous ones that represent Amsterdam. It isn't just an icon skate though. It is updated to have the new UFS Plus, which you may be asking, what the hell is UFS Plus? This kind of gives it away here, but UFS Plus is a new thing Kaiser and Powerside are doing for all their new skates, where it's UFS, but each end is adjustable by a few millimeters. Which is a game changer, and it's honestly genius. I don't know how this hasn't happened years ago, because it allows you to make a frame where the bolts aren't limited to just UFS. You can go bigger than UFS now while still keeping the skate compatible with all previous UFS frames. Now that's cool and all, but completely useless if they haven't taken advantage of it yet to show what you can do. Lucky for us though, the new Mesmer Eclipse boot that we talked about last week does take advantage of this with a new frame that apparently, according to one comment I saw, is going to be under Kaiser more than Mesmer. This new frame actually takes advantage of the new wider split that this UFS Plus can give you. Because as you can see here, the groove on this is absolutely massive. It almost looks bigger than an Aeon. It's huge, which is super cool and shows all the doors that are open with this new UFS. The other updates we got to the skate is the fact that it has an identical fit to the Icon ACT, which is a huge plus. Once again, that's one of the best fitting skates I've ever tried. It's very roomy, and overall the skate looks so good and fits right in with the Mesmer vibe. Another random shocker Mesmer did though was they announced they're making shoes, and here's a quick teaser they put up here, but they were actually at Winterclash, and thanks to Spook we got a quick hands-on with them here, and they look damn sick. I don't think it's almost like they look a little Vansy, which I think is cool. If they're comfortable, there's such an untapped market in blading right now. You can get blader made shoes. In theory, that doesn't make any sense, because like rollerbladers have skates, they don't need to wear shoes, but everyone needs shoes, right? And being able to support blading while getting shoes, that's a no-brainer. It was interesting to see this announcement right after them announced they were doing shoes, although that was a long time ago now. And interestingly, they weren't showing off at Winterclash at all. One thing them did show off at Winterclash though was Sean Darst's second Pro Skate, and it's another beautiful burgundy brown them skate. And once again though, the skate is quite confusing. It's a them 909 skate with a them 901 sole plate and frame. I think I've complained enough about how confusing that is, but oh my god man, it's not getting any easier, is it? But this skate looks amazing. It's dope, and it's cool to see this colorway come back and Sean Darst get another Pro Skate. Good shit. Speaking of well-deserved skates, Julien just went pro for USD with the announcement of this Pro Skate here, this Aeon 58. Meaning it's an Aeon with a 58mm wheel. It's actually an Aeon 60, but it comes with 58mm wheels. You know, you get it by this point. And it's a very interesting colorway. Julien says the look is inspired by some ski boots, and I think he's done a great job with making this Aeon look very unique. I've never seen one look and be painted this kind of way. The icons and writing all over the boot has real like NASCAR energy to it, and I think it's really cool. It's one of the most unique looking Aeons I've seen to date come out, and Julien, it's so cool to see him go pro, and what an announcement of a skate. Good shit. Powerside wasn't done there though. We have another super interesting looking skate, and probably my favorite pick from all the new ones yet, a new USD Carbon skate. There's a brand new fully redone carbon skate that also features that UFS Plus system. Now straight away, the look of these is so memorable that out of a world full of the same looking hard boot over and over again, these stand out with some like New Balance exercise running shoe vibes that I think works so well. They also make use of the Kaiser sole frame, which has been slightly upgraded here by the looks of it, and seems to be incorporated well into a boot, which is nice to see because that frame, that sole frame was kind of had no home. It was kind of trying to be for every skate, but didn't kind of look right on any. So it's cool to see it fully incorporated on a boot. And I think it works well here, which means you get a massive groove and a massive sole plate on a carbon skate that looks like an exercise shoe. I think it really lands. I think these look nothing like USD Carbon when we look, and I really like it. I think these stand out so much over the competition here. I like this direction. The soft boot look is super untapped in the market right now. It's all hard boots. So it's cool to see at least a soft boot looking skate. It is fully carbon. I don't know, obviously who knows what that means. It's got the all day long fit, which I think means it'll be very similar to the Icon ACT and the new Mesmers. But overall, I'm so hyped on the skate. It looks dope. It also looks really expensive though, so we have to wait and see when it comes out later this year. Another boot that nails that soft boot aesthetic is Faction, and they just announced a new skate, and it's a pro skate for Jimmy Cisz. And I'm really hyped to hear that because he's been killing it. No one skates like him. He's very unique. The way he does negatives that don't make any sense is always so good to see, or the way his knees can turn. Damn, it's good to see him get a pro skate here. And here's a really nice looking one. The blue highlights on the white and black skate really work well here. Really fits the Faction vibe. And they're great skates. I love skating them, so you definitely try them if you haven't. Soft boots are on their way back. I'm calling it. The comfort of a soft boot and an aggressive is so needed, I think. And then we got the super hyped up launch of aggressive skates from Flying Eagle, and it seems they actually started a whole new department of the company to focus on aggressive, poaching some of the best skate designers in the world that are behind some of the greatest skates of all time to make these skates. And they're not just making one skate. I found out they're actually making two. Here's this one here we're seeing is called the Heron. Heron? Like the bird, heron. And man, does it look clean. But the coolest thing about it, you might notice here, why is this bit clear? That is to show that it is a sole frame. And if you have read my mag, which you can order right now, thank you if you do, you'll know how hyped I am about that, because sole frames are something I've been ranting about for ages now. The sole and the frame needs to work together for a flat setup. It's like you need to have both, and to see a company finally do it, I'm very hyped about it, because you can see that they have designed this to be a sole frame skate. And it looks very, very well done here. Because if you look at your skates right now, you'll notice that you can't actually get to all the sole plate bolts on your skate. So then, if you can, it's kind of hard. They'll be under the frame or something. So to see a skate actually execute that well is very exciting. It is another completely brand new mold, which is interesting, another brand new mold in skates. But it isn't the only one. There also is another one that I couldn't actually find any. I don't know if it was at Winterclash. I don't know if anyone showed it, but I covered it on Blaing News earlier. It's a different skate to this one, and it seems to feature a kind of unibody build with adjustable sizing. And the rumor has it that this isn't just a kid's skate. It's going to be just for people with small feet, which is interesting because no one has done that yet. Every single adjustable skate has only been for kids. So to have the market for not just kids, to be able to skate that as an adult with small feet, that's a good idea, I think. Something I can't relate to, though, as a size US 10. I've never had that problem with not being able to get skates in my size. We also got Cougar's first ever pro skate, and it's obviously going to be for Julien Cudot, their golden boy. And it's just a nice gray colorway like we saw earlier. I don't know what the Joker teaser was about, but yeah, it's just a nice looking caveman rocker setup frame, which is cool to see them lean into. It looks nice. It seems to be a trend of gray skates happening right now. What's extra exciting about this pro skate though is the promo that came for it, because Cougar and Julien Cudot teamed up with Dom West, who's behind some of the greatest skate videos of all time, to make a little promo piece for it that is beautifully shot, beautifully edited, and is an insanely good watch. They should definitely go check out after the show today. Now that's all the new products I can find at Winterclash. I'm sure I missed some. I'm sure I got things wrong, so please correct me in the comments. But there are some other cool projects that I think you should know about that I found. The first being another rollerblading game, and it looks really good. Another 3D rollerblading game that I really like the art style of. I feel like it'll be a bit more of a crowd pleaser than the last few. And this looks to be more like an honor roll game. But obviously it is early days. There's only 2 videos of this out so far. So who knows what the future will bring. But it's a really exciting looking project. And this quick update to that game SKATES I covered last week. They have a Patreon, which you should support if you want to get behind it. And he also described to me how the game controls. It's not a mobile game. It's a proper full platform game. And it controls like Skater XL or BMX Street. I haven't played either of those, I don't think. It looks really cool though. And you can't be a rollerblader without a couple 3D printed projects. And here's one here for a soul plate to defeat Wheelbite somehow. I don't understand how, but I really like the creativity behind this design. Check it out, Speed Rock. It's 3 extra grooves and a massive sole on your skates here. Fully available. Go try and skate this. You can ride it for real. That thing is crazy. There's another cool one though, and that is coming from Undersoul, who has made a fully for free printable file to make some fish and puckle style kid skates that are adjustable sizes that strap onto your shoes, which I think is really cool. And yeah, it could be a good project to do if you have a 3D printer and a bunch of filament lying around. Get your kids on some skates early, you know? I also want to shout out Bodega Boys here for this cool format of post they're doing here where they do a comparison on spots. Here's Brosco way back hitting this spot, and then they follow it up with a low part of him skating in his latest part. It's really cool to see the progress of skaters here and how they went on. He's one of Brosco. It's really good. The whole format is good. I hope to see more, and you should go check him out. It'll be linked in the description alongside everything else I've mentioned today. Sean Custer did some magic here with those new Jet Set Radio them skates. Look at these, man. This is the coolest looking them setup I've seen in ages, with the clear cuff and the clear blue and his reflect frame. Holy, this is a good setup, man. And then before I show you the outro clip, which is one of the most inspiring things I've seen to date, I want to give a quick plug to my latest line from Lace. If you want to help me continue making the show and you like any of these, consider buying them. This is kind of a make or break point thanks to the tariffs. If these don't sell, I am absolutely screwed. But to make the deal good for you, if you order within the next 3 days and use the code BNZine, buy the mag with either a shirt or the pants, you get free international shipping covered, which usually comes up to being cheaper than if you just buy the pants or the shirts by themselves. So it's a really good deal. Jump on it now. Now to dive into them real quick, more details. The magazine I am super proud of. I put so much work into this thing. I didn't think I could do it, and I'm usually not proud of things I do. I'm very proud of this. I think it's a very good complete package. I dove into and kind of tried to focus on reflecting on 2025, trying to make it a bit timeless and as like a time capsule for 2025. I also did some research into what is working to get people into blading and even isn't affected by the tariffs and ships internationally for free. It's included in the price. I'm hesitant to show you any pages because there is only 30 of them, so I feel like I'm devaluing it by giving away one for free. But to give you a slight teaser, I did go through some of my favorite clips of the year and using the footage reconstruct a kind of multi-shot action shot for the page, and some of them came out really good. This is the one of Livy, if you want to see. It probably looks worse on screen. Hopefully it doesn't. I would love to do more things like this, but I obviously can't if it doesn't sell, so consider buying it. As for the shirts and stuff, this is the most work I've put into a clothing line today. Each shirt has a hand sewn on patch on the shoulder. They also feature my new tag on the back, which might sound like nothing, but this is a huge upgrade. The tag on the back of the neck, the way it's folded, I think it's called a miter fold. It doesn't scratch your neck and it doesn't stick out. So you'll never have that bad look of having the tag sticking out at the back. It works super well. The design too, I think, is simple and nice, and I really like it, and I think you'll look good skating in it, and it's proven to make you skate faster, I swear. Hopefully you actually want to skate faster. I took a risk with purple, so don't let me regret that. But I also did a nice vintage black here. It's acid wash, and it reminds you of a vintage tee. It's one of my favorites. I really like the finish. It's really nice. I also did some new pants, and these are canvas pants this time. Super durable, built for skating. They will survive a thrashing. And again, I hand sewed on the patch for this one on the knee, and it also has that nice tag as well. These are all high quality products that will treat you well, that I'm very proud of. And if you want to help me continue making the show like this and continue making things, consider buying them today. Take advantage of that code for the next few days, code BNZine, to get free shipping when you buy the magazine with either one of the new products, so the pants or the shirts. If you do miss out on that though, you can use the code FREESHIP when you spend 150 NZ dollars. It's like 88 USD. You can do the math on the screen right here, and you'll get free shipping internationally no matter what, to help lessen the damage that the tariffs have done, because they've essentially doubled the cost of shipping, which is sinking me. Now, as for the outro clip, here is Oliberth learning to skate with only one leg. Just proof that you can overcome any barrier, you know, because imagine how much harder it is to skate with one leg. He gets there. Look at him. He's cruising it. He's carving with one leg. What is, like, this is so inspirational, man. I'm going to be thinking about this the next time I'm scared to do a trick. Thank you, Oliver, for the inspiration. And massive thank you, as always, to my Blaing News correspondents, alongside my patrons and members, for making these videos possible. And everyone who's bought the new Lace stuff too, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. I'll be shipping that all out when I get back from Australia, where I'll be, and please, this is probably the worst time for me to ask this, but if you would buy a mag of me in Australia when I'm at the World Skate Games, let me know in the comments so I know to bring some, okay? Otherwise, I probably won't. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure you go for a skate today, and I'll see you later. Peace out.